They look like those
Like
dots
the
on
dots
paper,
candy, yeah.
But they blind you.
Mm-hmm. And they're not tasty.
Well, probably not.
Hello, and thank you for joining us on Canary Sessions. My name is Hudson, and today in the studio we have Victoria.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
When did I get sleepy? When do we move those boundaries? I've tried to atone these days. Worry is far from me. I won't strive for pleasing. Can we go back on our mistakes? All that I really want for my birthday is a bit of childlike faith. I used to know when to talk, when to pray. I think I lost my connection with outer space. Worry is far from me. I won't strive for pleasing. I really want to believe. And all that I really want for my birthday is a bit of childlike faith. I used to know when to talk, when to pray. I think I lost my connection with outer space. The way you make me laugh, like when I was young. The way you make me care without caring at all. I thought I knew where I was going, but it's taken too long. All that I really want, all that I really want.
So, can you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about your musical journey up to this point?
Yeah, I'm Tori, and I'm the front woman and the songwriter for Victoria. And I started this band I think in 2016. And over the years, I've had different friends playing with me. And a lot of them have been in and out of Winston-Salem, which is where we're based in. And then now we've had a really solid lineup of friends and incredible musicians that have been playing with me. And some have even been writing with me. And yeah. And so now we are, at the end of last year, we released our EP. It's our first EP, but our second project that we've released.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about your sound when you first started and maybe how you're gearing more towards in the future.
That is an interesting question. Well, I think there are like these different sections because I started recording my first album with some friends of mine before we were a band and before we were playing live. So there was this sound that the album had where we just had all the time in the world. We had lots of friends coming in and collaborating, and it was this big, like, I almost think of it as like a Broadway show where I was just like shining the whole time. And then we had this sound that we were playing live, and it was a lot more like lo-fi, kind of just gathering whatever crappy gear we had together.
DIY, homegrown sort of thing.
It was like one of those things where we were using the sounds that we had, and also sometimes the equipment we had would just not work when we were playing live. And I think that through the years, we have been lucky enough to be able to invest in some really inspiring gear that is also reliable, because you can have inspiring gear that is not reliable. And then that's really enabled us to lock in a sound that's really fun and very soulful, but still has that feeling of like we're going to see a show, like I don't want to say Broadway, but like this performance where it's very theatrical.
Yeah, it's like more spectacle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All day you are, take me over. Watch your step now, don't come closer. Play the game right till you're happy. Till I know what you know, and I know what you're thinking. I'm too young to understand, too wise to comprehend. I keep thinking you might change your mind again. I keep thinking you might change your mind again. I'm too young to understand, too wise to comprehend. You might change your mind again. I keep thinking you might change your mind again. I keep thinking you might change your mind again. Holding hands with young and restless. Wear it like it's your best dress. Preach your case right till they're happy. Till I know that you know that I know. Till I know that you know that I know. Till I know that you know that I know. I'm too young to understand, too wise
over the years, like, what has been your favorite pieces of gear that you've acquired and used? Because you said you've kind of like gathered up some stuff now. So what's your favorite that you've had?
Well, the favorite one that I have is probably my keyboard, but just because it's the nicest keyboard I've ever owned. I don't love messing with keyboards. I don't really love technology. So I'm just not great with it. But like my brother, who actually is the one who was playing with me earlier, he has gotten some really awesome synths that we've been able to play around with, and I feel like he brings a different one to every show that we play. And my husband, who's also in the band, is always just bringing home some random something. So I think, anyway, to answer your question, my favorite would probably be my keyboard because, again, I had just been playing on the crappiest things ever. And now I'm not. Started from the bottom.
Now you're here.
Now I've got a keyboard.
Now you got a keyboard. That's awesome. So when did you start writing music, and how did that journey begin?
I started writing music when I was a teenager, and it was because my first boyfriend ever broke up with me. And I had so much angst, and it had to go somewhere. So at the time I was taking classical piano lessons, and I had these rules in my mind of how to play and how to not play. And then I just took one angsty breakup to just, all that went out the window.
Yeah.
And then I didn't stop writing after that.
What was the song called?
I can't remember, but it was like, even though my heart's made of... It was my Porcelain Heart. Porcelain Heart. I was 15. Oh, my dad the other day, or not the other day, but I was home a few months ago, and my dad was like, why don't you play that song for me, the Broken Heart? And I was like, Dad, stop! It was so embarrassing. Anyway.
Oh, man, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, so do you have any releases that you're working on for this year, or any current plans or goals that you're planning on carrying out?
Yes. I am almost finished writing for a new album. And so hopefully by the end of next month, we'll start pre-production for that album. But I haven't put a time limit on it. It always takes me a very long time to start and finish projects. So you could see something this year and you could not.
That's fair.
The world may never know until it happens.
All right.
If the Lord Himself told me to stay by your side, well, I wouldn't think twice. No, I wouldn't think at all. If I trade our love away to write a million songs, well, I wouldn't trade it all. No, I wouldn't trade a thing. I think I know where you want to go. I think I know where you want to go. I think I know where you want to go. Where our roots run deep and the water is warm. My banjo picking up and light sings my favorite song, and sometimes I sing along, though I haven't learned the words. If I trade our love away to have all of the world, every diamond, every pearl, well, I wouldn't trade a thing. I think I know where you want to go. I think I know where you want to
All right, last question.
Okay.
What is your spirit animal and why?
I never really got into that, but I do own a guinea pig, and I like my guinea pig.
Yeah. What's your guinea pig's name?
Lulu.
Yeah.
But Lulu's a boy, and yep.
Yeah. Is Lulu short for something, or is it just
No, just
Lewis?
Lulu. It's just Lulu. But Lulu was so sassy, and I always thought that he was a girl. But then I got another guinea pig that was a girl, and Lulu is not a girl. And anyway, that doesn't have anything to do with the question that you asked me, but I don't have the girl guinea pig anymore. I gave it to Noah, my brother, because they couldn't be together.
Really?
They were too promiscuous. Yeah.
Classic promiscuous guinea pigs. They're just.
You know how they get.
Yeah, they get
Promiscuous. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well.
Y'all better keep that in
Oh,
there.
it's gonna stay. I guarantee it. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for
And,
having me.
I'd like to thank Jane Made and Found for hosting us. And if you liked this content, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and check that bell at the bottom. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Bye.